drive past the hospice once or twice at the weekend, so I've always been aware of it. But it was only, this is going back to 2013, when the hospice actually cared for my younger cousin, who was diagnosed with a brain tumour in 2008. He was only 14 at the time, and he was an amazing lad, real cheeky chap, super smart, played rugby, went to Skinner's school. He was my baby cousin, and yeah, unfortunately, he wasn't dealt the best deck of cards, but he was a tough nut, and he battled through. It was a good 5 years, but obviously for the last few months he was here at the hospice, and the care which the people of the hospice and the charity provided, not just to my cousin Richard Moon, but also to the immediate family, was second to none. We couldn't have hoped or wished for anything more. And it was from then, although I was aware of the hospice, it was from then actually it really touched me and my family as to how crucial the hospice is to the local community of all ages. I mean, typically you think of the hospice and you associate it with a certain generation or age demographic, but it's not. I mean, they're caring for people from all different walks of life, all different ages, and that was the same with my cousin. He was 19, sadly, when he passed away. And as a family, we're always going to be incredibly grateful for what the hospice did. I mean, at the time, I wasn't really doing much fundraising at all. I was just doing my job, playing football, spending time with friends. It just hadn't really hit me at all that money's got to come from somewhere to pay for the community and the initiatives which the hospice provides. I thought, well, I just didn't want to be that guy in the bar in 30 years' time saying that I could have done this. So, and I thought, actually, if I can do this and can train for it, then that would be another achievement, another step to helping raise some more money for the hospice. So every year that went past, I was just trying to think of something more that I could do, which will then create more awareness for the hospice, not just from an exposure point of view, but primarily, the bigger the challenge, you should be able to raise more and more money. The difficulty that I'm obviously having now is every single year it's actually pushing on to do something different each time, which I'm enjoying. It's just every year I'm getting a year older, so there's more creaks and aches and pains and things, but obviously I want to be doing more and more.
Come on everyone, give it up for Steve Lindsay. Nice work, Steve, well done for the hospice in the Weald.
I have no idea how he managed to cope as well as he did, and I'm sure there was some very difficult times he had, but he never let it faze him. As you have to focus on the things that you can control, and this was something that was out of his control. Now, whether he realised that or not, he was very pragmatic about it. He had great support and care from, he's got his sister Hannah, and obviously his parents, my auntie and uncle, and he just took it as best he could in his stride. I think the one thing which, like, you don't wish this kind of condition on absolutely anyone at all. I think the one thing which was probably most hardest to take was, because he was only 13, obviously there was certain things he was unable to do between 13 and 19, which shapes you a bit as a soon to be adult. And I think that was the biggest challenge, and this was where the support of the hospice came, because the hospice made his life and made the lives of our family a lot more comfortable.
Amazing, amazing, love that.
Because if I can do this challenge this year, then hopefully, and that's the goal really, hopefully it might motivate someone else to do a park run or a 10k run or a bike ride, because I never used to do any kind of these events before, and I'd never really had any motivation to do it before. So hopefully the things that I do and the other participants and other fundraisers, they've all got friends and families. Hopefully it motivates them as well to do something. I cannot stress how valuable and how important it is that the work's done here at the Hospice in the Weald. So strongly encourage anyone to get behind the hospice, find an activity, jump on and do some fundraising and support this brilliant local charity. It is a local charity, it's for the local community, and one way, shape or form, we're going to need it, whether it's for ourselves personally or for a loved one or family members. So get behind your local charity.